You are about to enter the Red and Rev Sports Show experience. Get ready for some real sports talk from some real sports fans who were real sports athletes who have sports knowledge.
For some strange reason, we lost Red, but hopefully he'll be back to give us our monologue. I don't know what happened to him, but while the intro was coming on, we lost him. So I think here he comes.
Hopefully.
Hey. Here he is. We're going to let Red come in with the intro. What you got for us, Red?
I can't believe what happened. This technology always knocking me off at the wrong time. Look like it's doing it again. But I apologize, y'all. These sorry tablets. Well, what's on deck for today? Oh man, I got froze up again. Lord, I feel
Well,
Coach, just remember this where he want to get on you.
I got him. I'm sitting there laughing and smiling like, maybe his hamster not working today or something.
So, Coach, on the fly, man.
What he got going on?
Can you think of somebody on the fly for episode 320?
Oh yeah, I got somebody easily. I'm looking at the guy who was the greatest running back, if not the greatest. He's considered the greatest running back to ever play the game of football. Even though he played for a terrible team, he still stood out. He wore number 20. He's a 3-time MVP, and he's one of the baddest running backs walking. Of course, everybody should know by now, the shifty one, as I call him, Barry Sanders, number 20.
Barry
The
Sanders.
shifty one.
All right, Barry Sanders. I don't think you'll get any complaints about Barry Sanders. Red appeared and then he disappeared.
Maybe he doesn't have a hamster. He got a rat.
Oh my goodness! It just must be one of them days. Must be one of them days. I don't know what's going on, but anyway, it happens sometimes when you don't have a production team. Sometimes you gotta go with the flow. But we want to welcome everybody who's tuning in to the Red and Rev Sports Show, episode 320. We apologize we weren't able to give you Red's monologue on today, but I'm sure at some point he'll get the proper technology to get on the show on this morning. Seems like Revanite Nation is a little light this morning, but we do want to welcome John Robert to the show. Feel free to share this broadcast with your social media outlets, and we look forward to having a great show. We'll try Red again before he disappears. Ta-da! Get a little dose of your own medicine. Coach, you should have hit Red with one of these, Coach. You should have hit him with one of them. You know, you know how you get on you sometimes. As the scripture say, you reap what you sow sometimes. But Red, yeah, come on. Let us know let the fans know what they have to look forward to.
What's up?
Let the fans know what they have to look forward to today.
We got on top of today's show. Hey, give me my music back, man. At least let me feel all of it.
Well, were you frozen again and we got no real good sound? All right, try it now.
Oh, okay. Well, March Madness is in full effect, everybody. Kill Monkey versus the Washington Post. Do we believe in Shohei? MLB preview. I think we're talking about Dallas not extending Dak, the new NFL rules. I think A-Rod and T-Wolves, Celtics, that and more. I guess we already started, so the monologue is kind of dry now. So
try taking off your headphones because your sound ain't coming in clear.
No.
I'm not coming in clear. Oh, okay. Hold on.
Mixing and scratching.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, that's a little better. Say another thing, something else.
Hold on. I'm gonna come back. I'm gonna come out.
All right.
There you go.
Let me just welcome Revanite Nation, and we hope Red will get his stuff straight soon. Good morning to you, brother Dana Johnson, Senior. The VP is in the building, slamming down the gavel. A little late, but he's still slamming down the gavel for another 5 steps of the Rev Sports Show. Good morning to you, Jerry. And yeah, that's what we're trying to correct, Mr. VP. Red is back. Let's see if nope, he's gone. Oh my goodness.
Again.
Like he played a little episode of hide and seek right here. Let's
Yeah, he gonna leave me alone from now on. Yeah, buddy.
The VP said DJ Red on the 3s and 4s. All right, man. Lord, here he goes. Red Rose Mike needs to get that delivery from the weed, man. He need a UPS delivery with that sound. Lord, All right,
He
Coach.
ready now. He ready.
Yeah, he trying. I'm gonna count to 5 to see if he sticks around. 1, 2, 3, 4. Is he back? You got good sound, Red?
Not really, but we'll just make it go with it.
All right. We can understand you. We understand you. All right, man. Let's try to move the show in the right direction right now. Things happen, and just it's part of the facts of sports show life when you stream. But we're gonna move forward, and let's just jump right into it with our dope, nope, cope moments for this week. Coach, what you got for us?
Well, my dope moment goes to one Juan Soto from the New York Yankees, who made his debut, whichever one you want to call it. He ended up against the Astros throwing out. He hit well, and he also threw out the runner who tried to tie the game for the Houston Astros, threw him out at the plate to preserve the win. Then yesterday he went 3 for 4, 2 RBIs. So Juan Soto is selling in nicely with the Yankee faithful. So I'll give my dope moment to him, Juan Soto.
Okay, Coach, after one game, huh? Okay. He settled it in real nice after one game. Okay, Coach. All right, they got it. Red, what are you doping on?
My dope moment goes to one DeJounte Murray for the Hawks. Beating the Celtics once in a week is one thing, but beating them twice in a week and him leading the way, especially with his 44-point game on Thursday night. Clutch, man, clutch. Lord, you making us not even think about Trae Young at all. We're not missing Trae Young at all. Keep balling, DeJounte Murray. Because I'm not missing Trae at all. And all these Hawks fans all up in their feelings about Trae Young, you can stay up in your feelings because DeJounte Murray is balling. You look at Jalen Johnson ain't there because we see him balling with him too. The Hawks gonna have to make some decisions soon, but DeJounte Murray is making it real tough for him to, I think that's it.
I was about to say, it's about to be a long dope moment, and now Coach Hamster has failed us. All right, let's move on to my dope moment. I am doping on the NC State Wolfpack. They once again continue their winning ways. As the song goes, and the beat goes on, their wins continue to keep on going after winning straight ACC tournament. They now have won 3 games straight, making their entrance into the Elite 8, and they weren't even supposed to be an NCAA tournament team. So my dope moment goes to the NC State Wolfpack.
Now Rev is gone. Go ahead, Red.
This technology. My note moment, my note moment goes to the not the Utah State. The circumstances the Utah State women's team had to face this week, having to move hotels in Idaho because of the racism and danger that they felt their lives were in because of some knuckleheads up in Idaho or in the northern part of the country want to throw racial slurs and try to threaten the young ladies when they're out eating, forcing these young ladies to have to change hotels. So my note moment goes to the circumstances behind the Utah State's women team. Instead of worrying about the NCAA tournament, they have to worry about their lives and their well-being because of some still MAGA knuckleheads living in the northern part of the country, still enforcing the Donald Trump laws. So nope to those guys and to just nope to the whole thing. And I don't want to say anymore because I'm going to get upset.
All right. I am noping on the fact that the Hawks do no longer need Trae Young. Nope, they don't need him anymore. The proof is in the pudding. Put the ball in DeJounte Murray's hand, and let's ride. I'm all in favor of what Red was talking about. I don't even think it's a tough decision. Nope. Get rid of, as the president of Revenite Nation would say, get rid of little El DeBarge. Let's get some other background singers. But trade and trade, get some folk to surround DeJounte, surround Jalen Johnson, and let's ride. All right? That's my solution. So my note moment goes to anybody thinking that the Hawks need Trae Young. Here's my response.
Yeah.
Nope, and nope. Coach, what are you noping on?
Well, my note moment goes to the referees in the Notre Dame Oregon State game who made the freshman Hidalgo take her nose ring out. She's been playing with it all year. Ain't said anything. She's been playing with it at pretty much every game. And you wait till a crucial game like this to say, oh, the NCAA rules say you got to take the nose ring out. No, I mean, she's been doing it all year. You could have told her to put a Band-Aid on it or something. Anyway, she kept on playing. But she went out. Notre Dame was without her for 4 minutes. And that probably led to their demise. So, NCAA and your referees, that's a note moment for me. I don't get why y'all did that, but hey, Notre Dame's at home now, so anyway.
All right, I'm coping now, and I'm coping with the fact that every week I got to tell Coach to lower his camera so his face will be in the center. That's what I'm coping. But my other coach, and I shouldn't have done that because that might give Red the license to do two himself. But anyway, I'm coping with the fact that the Braves suffer an important injury on opening day. The catcher, Sean Murphy, goes down with an oblique injury, and now he might miss quite a considerable amount of time. But thankfully, the Braves do have Travis Darnard, so they should be straight at the catcher's position. And the young kid during spring training, I think his name like Trump or something like that, he played well. So I think the Braves might be in good shape, but that's very unfortunate. Day one, Sean Murphy comes into the league with an injury. So I am coping with that. Coach.
My moment goes to the NBA. We somehow, I guess they'll never get it right or gonna try to get it right. But I'm so sick of the referees saying after the game is over, we missed the call. Call the game. That was against in the Philadelphia Clippers game where there was a foul and they didn't call it. Then after the game, here they come. Oh, we should have made the call. Okay, get it right while you're on the court. Don't come in with them goofy reports after the game and talking about, yeah, we should have made the call. Get it right while you're out there. Otherwise, the NBA, your referees are going to get admonished every game because it looks like every game is always that same report. We missed the call. We missed the call. We missed the call. Get it right, refs.
Ray, what are you coping with?
No Niall Ivy left for the NCAA tournament. That's it.
No who?
No Niall Ivy left for the NCAA tournament.
All right, who is she?
Notre Dame head coach.
Oh, okay. All right. Are you a fan of hers? You like the way
Yep.
she?
Yep, I'm a fan.
You like the way she looks?
Yeah.
All right, man. All right. We're going to pray for Red to pep it up a little bit. It's all right, man. Things happen, bro. Things happen. All right, let's move on. Let's see what Revenite Nation got to say about today's Dope, Nope, and Cope. Feel free to chime on in. Let's see what they're talking about. We got a few that have come in. Let's see. What's up, bro? Winston from the Eye Test on YouTube. Smash that like button. Thank you, sir. We appreciate you. VP Doping on the Tide, sending home the overrated UNC President Emeritus Armando Beck.
Right now, so.
Chapel Hill. Bye.
Shut up,
Coach,
Vince.
you don't like that dope, do you?
Well, I mean, Baycott is leaving, but North Carolina shouldn't be in that. But I knew we'll talk about it once we get in March Madness. We'll talk about it.
All right, Jerry doping on NC State beating number 3 Marquette. Brother Winston is doping on Duke, making it to the Elite 8 program in Elite 8 in program history. I know North Carolina fans are sick right now, especially with Duke advancing. The VP's no officiating crew for ridiculous foul calls on WVU versus potential upset against Iowa. That's women's basketball. Hawkeyes shot 30 free throws versus West Virginia's 5. My goodness, I know that's right. What the heck? Vincent is noping on the Knicks, letting Brunson down after he went for 60 against the Spurs. He was just a few points away from breaking Melo's record in a New York Knicks uniform. The VP is coping with Red Road's nope. It's 2024, and we're dealing with that kind of racist foolishness towards the Utah women's basketball team. Like Donald Glover said, this is America. Winston is coping on the Falcons, missing out on Hassan Reddick. Where did he go?
Jets.
What?
Hassan Chop.
Wow. He's noping. Jerry's noping on Otani and Porter on their gambling scandal. Otani needs to explain how his interpreter is access to pay millions. And we're going to get to that. The VP said Hawks need to sign some Brian McKnights or Luther Vandross type players. El DeBarge Young has worn out his welcome. Bye-bye. He also said we have players that play with their nose rings. The refs are petty as heck. They're getting ridiculous with these things. Sound like they're in denial on the women's college basketball landscape being very brown and not vanilla. That's my take. Sounds about white. Jerry says, I'm coping with DeJounte Murray balling in Trey's absence. So you must be a huge Trey Young fan.
Boy, you sound like a little punk. Talking about you coping. How you coping with a guy playing good and another guy's average? Shut that soft stuff up. Oh, softy. Little bubblegum punk.
Red, come on, Red. Calm down. Jerry. Come on down. Good morning to you, sister. VP said, I'm with Coach. NBA refs making after the fact calls is moot and ridiculous. Tim Donahue is sipping on that old fashioned somewhere. Red Rose, you still have Joy Taylor, Pepper. He says he hates you. VP said, what changed? All right, I'm sure I'll let you know what changed. Eye test on top of it. Jets get a conditional third that can become a second. Oh, man, the Falcons should have jumped all over that. That's crazy. That's crazy, man. Once again, the Falcons don't make moves that they shouldn't be making. It's ridiculous. But anyway, we'll move on because March Madness continues. So we're down to the Elite 8. What are your surprises? Who do you think will still be on top by the end of this weekend? What you got, Coach?
All right. I'm predicting an upset. I'm finna smell like Mr. President does. I'm predicting Illinois to beat UConn. They gonna sneak, and they got the athleticism. They got the height. I think Illinois can pull out a sneaky victory over you.
All right. Maybe somebody from UConn did not like that sneaky.
Yeah.
Until Coach goes back on March Madness.
I think that's coach jealousy taking over right there because his UNC got eliminated and knocked out, so he want another top seed to get knocked out, so he won't feel alone in this choking presence that he feels in his gut right now. I understand, coach. I know how it feels when you have all these expectations, a real good team, and they get put out. And now you want another top team to get put out. So that's what's going on here, everybody. It's coach jealousy and envy. It's want him to see Illinois eliminated. But yeah, that was definitely UNC getting beat. That was a definitely upset. I never would have thought that. But you gotta give credit to my man from NC State, the brother. Because man, they're talking about somebody that's goes from the hot seat to now his team is just on fire right now. I mean, what's the guy's name again from NC State, the coach?
I'll give it to you right quick. Keep going.
Okay, but yeah, anyway, this brother is showing out. I like the big boy, the big enforcer he got in the middle, the Burns kid. Yeah, I got that. I'm starting.
Kevin Keats.
Kevin Keats, yeah. I'm starting to like those boys. So NC State, I got them on radar. You got to give Duke a little credit. I mean, everybody thought Duke was gonna get left behind in the fire when Coach K retired, and I even heard Coach telling somebody they were gonna get beat down yesterday when his team got put out again. Sorry, Coach. Duke advances. UNC is eliminated. But another Houston team. Yeah, but of course, Houston lost one of their top players, but so that probably contributed to Duke having the edge in that game because it was only a 3-point victory. I gotta look at these Tennessee boys. Tennessee over Creighton, man. SEC still trying to represent in basketball because we know Tennessee ain't represent nothing in football because we know in football you got to go through the KFC, baby. You gotta go through the KFC, and ain't nobody getting through the KFC right now. So you better take advantage of this basketball ride, Tennessee. As far as let me see what happened on Thursday. Yeah, like I say, Alabama, another SEC team riding high. Clemson, not too impressed with them, but like UConn is on another level right now. So coach's prediction about Illinois beating them, I have to see it to believe it. But right now, UConn is playing at a high level, and NC State is playing at one of those Cinderella magic levels right now. So you got to keep your eye on. If I had to pick two teams that probably go for it in the Final Four, it'll probably be those two, UConn and maybe NC State. Right now, Purdue knocked out Gonzaga, but they mostly just idiots. Somebody can contain that big boy idiot, then you can probably beat them. I'm not too sure. I ain't watched them play that much, but we'll see. I think I talked a little too much.
Coach, real quickly, man, let me just see who you got. Clemson, Alabama.
Alabama. They're on a high right now. Alabama's on a serious high. They shoot well, and then now they getting the defense right. They shoot very well, so I'm going Alabama.
And you already predicted Illinois to beat UConn. Did your
yes, sir?
That's
my upset special. I got it coming.
So you still staying with that upset special after you got frozen?
Yeah, UConn goes down. The hype machine will be destroyed.
Tennessee, Purdue.
Purdue. Zach Edey is taking it to another level right now. Even though Connect is shooting for Tennessee. Tennessee got that team game, but I think Zach Edey on another plane right now. So Purdue.
Tell us why NC State's going to be Duke.
Because they Duke. Duke survived last night, and I hope you can hear me, and I hope all these little Duke fans on here can hear me. Duke survived because Snead went out with an ankle injury. He plays, they don't win. They know that. All those Duke fans know that. If he hadn't gone out, he was balling. They would have did the best defensive player in the country. They would have beat Duke. All those Duke fans know that, so they can smile and grin. But it's about to come to an end.
Okay, somebody raising a question for you, Coach. Is he a Bum Hill fan?
What?
Is that my boy? Is that my boy Andre out there trying to hide behind the coach's corner? Andre, I know that's you. I know that's you, Andre.
Coach's corner.
I know that's you, Coach Davis out there.
Didn't North Carolina put Duke out?
You're losing your sound, Coach.
Didn't Carolina put Duke out the tournament?
Not this year.
What year, Coach, you talking
I
about?
don't know what's going on because I'm connected.
We hear you.
Can you hear me now?
We can
Yeah.
hear you.
Yeah, we hear you coming up with these whack excuses.
Nah,
Not anymore, though.
this has been a trying day today, boy. Now, Red, you passed it on to Coach, man. You straight and he messed up.
Well, I'm usually straight. It's just my start was a little messed up, but I'm back. I'm back in full effect now. Don't worry, we carry the show the rest of the way. Coach, you back with your excuses?
Hey! Tell this coach's corner guy who beat Duke the last time they played him. Who beat Duke the last time they played him? I wonder why he asking all these questions. Who beat Duke the last time?
And how many times?
How many times have you won? It's almost even. King of Tobacco Road? Are you crazy? Who won the most titles, Duke or Carolina, Mr. King of Tobacco Road?
Just say that's another coach like you, Coach. That's Coach Andre Davis from the coach's corner.
Well, here's Winston's Final Four: Bama, UConn, Purdue. Okay, change that E to U, and then also Duke. All right,
we know Oregon out up in there.
Winston, the center from North Carolina State, has signed 6 meal deals in the past 3 days due to his performance during this run. Wow, that's a game changer. That's evidence of the new NCAA, and that might keep players in college because you can get these meal deals. So some who might have been tempted to go pro, if they get a meal deal, they may stick in college. Winston says it's UConn's tournament to lose at this point, and Coach is going to take offense to this statement. How about the greatest college team in men's basketball history, the Kings of Tobacco Road, them Blue Devils, Bum Hill, sit down.
Hey, he talking about numbers don't lie. Who cares? North Carolina got 6 titles. Duke got 5. Look that up while you looking up all these stats and tell me I'm wrong. Tell me I'm wrong. I want you to look that up.
All right, Coach. But the reality is one team is still playing, one team isn't.
Yeah, they going home soon. It's okay. They going home.
All right, well, you heard
it would be more effective for you to wait for it to happen, Coach. Then you really get in them. You keep talking it up, and then it don't happen.
Coach, let's say this.
Wait a minute.
Coach, let me ask you something.
Yes, sir.
If Duke wins the NCAA tournament, then what?
Then I come on here and say I was wrong. I'll say I was wrong.
You're gonna say I'm sorry.
Well,
no.
The way you talking now, Coach, you gonna make Coach from the coaches going to actually come on the show and actually hear this apology himself. Hey, Andre, if Duke win the whole thing, Andre, you got to come on the show. Coach gonna apologize to you in person.
All right.
He still has not verified what I said. How many national titles Carolina got, and how many titles Duke got. You keep he keep posting stuff. Day from Friday. All that. Tell me what I just answered that question.
Hold on till we put it on the screen. Let's get to it. Day from Friday talking about they ain't gonna get it. They ain't gonna get it. I hope. All right.
Answer the question.
I can guarantee that's coach from. I know exactly who this is.
Hey, we got to show love to Uncle Steve.
Uncle Steve in the house.
What's going on, Uncle Steve? Checked you out the other day. Says great point, Red. Before the college athletes had no reason to stick around. Now some of these mid-level players can cash in case the NBA doesn't come calling. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And thanks for agreeing with that point. All right, gentlemen. Coach, you through with Coach's Corner?
Yeah, because he won't answer my question. Who got the most titles, Carolina or Duke? He won't answer that.
Well, you already told us that. Y'all got with 6, right?
That's right.
Can I ask an important question, Coach?
Yes, sir.
Will North Carolina having more titles than Duke have them playing in the Elite Eight?
Oh, no, not right now. No.
But it's relevant right now. That's all I'm saying. That's the point.
But they haven't finished the drill. Like I said, if Snead hadn't gotten hurt, Houston would have beaten Duke. Then he knows that. Everybody know that.
Well, Coach, that's speculation. That's strong speculation. But we don't know that to be a fact.
That Baycott kid was killing y'all, Coach. Well, he's so sorry.
Well, I won't call him trash.
I'll say it real. You were playing like trash last week. Trash, Baycott. You were playing like trash. Why you too big to be playing that garbage, man? Rev can't say it because he a man of the people, but I can. You were trash. Take that big garbage dumpster and put Baycott in it. Trash.
The sad thing is he's been in college like 5-6 years.
Yeah, that's what I heard. Like, man, you been playing that long.
Whoa, Rev. Hold up, I gotta check you, Rev. Stop that. He been 7. Stop it. Yeah, don't be trying to disparage his numbers.
And still,
Oh man.
I hope this kid, since he's been in college so long, took full advantage, got not only a bachelor's, but he should have a master's by now.
For real, man. If you been there that long, dude, man, Rev, he should be working on his doctorate with you, man. He should be the doctor. He should be the doctor of physical education from USC.
Now, yeah.
Hey,
yeah.
Rev.
Yes, sir.
Rev, Bo Nix just DM'd me with a smile emoji. I don't know what that's about.
That's funny. Let's move on, man. Let's talk about this Shohei stuff. Are some shenanigans going on in LA initially? It was reported that Shohei Ohtani's interpreter stole his money, and that's why the Dodgers fired him. And then all of a sudden, some people are reporting that Shohei was basically covering his interpreter's gambling debts. Who are you inclined to believe? The Dodgers or the reporters? Red, what says you?
Real. Now we all know this is a little too much money. 4.5 million. Now I don't know a gambling house above ground or underground that's gonna cover $4.5 million in bets, and the fact that this interpreter. See, here's the proof right here that Shohei is involved. The interpreter is still walking around breathing. How much does he owe? 4.5 million. Not 4.5 thousand. Not 45,000. Not 450,000. 4.5 million. Now, I hate to go back in time, but let's take a trip down memory lane. Rev, you remember back in 1990, I want to say summer 1993, when we had this mysterious retirement right after we had this mysterious murder?
Yeah.
Okay. And And we all know the person involved was a heavy gambling junkie.
Yeah.
Okay. And if whatever he had to do, I'm not sure if it was $4.5 million worth, but it was in some millions. Now, if he had to sit out a year and a half from NBA, if he had personal losses to him personally, and you mean to tell me Shohei's guy owes $4.5 million to whoever he owes it to, and he walking around healthy? Obviously, whoever he owes the money to has some type of insurance that is going to be covered, and they can't have that insurance without Shohei saying, I got my boys back. Now, I'm not saying Shohei is out here gambling. I'm not saying, I'm pretty sure, I don't think Shohei's dumb enough to be out here gambling himself or gambling on baseball or really gambling on any sports. I don't think Shohei's that type of guy. His interpreter, his homeboy, that's another story. Okay? And when you sign over, when you got your homeboys and your friends, somebody you trust like that, taking care of a lot of personal business for you because you're a big superstar, you're playing ball, I believe Shohei probably did have this guy handling personal business for him. And the guy went behind Shohei's back and probably threw a couple of dollars on some, on a couple of things he probably could hit quick for him. And he lost. And I'm pretty sure when he realized the trouble he got in, he informed Shohei, and Shohei had to have his back because, like I say, the guy's not walking around with two broken legs right now. And the fact that he ain't walking around with two broken legs right now lets me know that whoever he owes that money to has some type of insurance that marker is going to be satisfied in full.
Great point.
That being said, I don't think Shohei is a gambling junkie or gambling himself, but dude, stop acting completely and it's like you don't know anything going on about this issue. Just come out and tell us, my boy had some gambling debts and I paid off some of them for him. If that was wrong, I apologize. You can fine me, but you're not facing. I know he's probably scared. He's probably going to face a suspension because he feel like they'll probably think he was gambling himself, which is he's getting
all right
right now, and I think he just needs to come clean.
All right, Coach. Red said a lot right there, a lot of good insights, points. Do you agree with Red? Do you differ from Red? What's your thoughts?
I'm going to make this quick. I got 2 points. One,
Shohei is... Hold on. I asked you a specific question first. You just going to dismiss my question, Coach?
I was going to answer the question.
Well, first, you typically say yes or no and then go to your points, but
No.
You don't agree?
Nope.
All right.
I agree with some, but not all. It's Pharrell. Put it that way.
All right. Give us where you agree and then just don't agree.
Well, I know Shohei is learning the English vernacular like I told you last week, and I think I may have said or may not, but I know he knows one word in the English language. Bet. He knows that word if he doesn't know another word. But Shohei, I give him he's going using the training day reference from Denzel Washington. It's not what you know, it's what you can prove. And they haven't proved nothing yet. They may know stuff, but they haven't proven it. So until they prove it, I can't find a way to him to be guilty. You hadn't proved it. So, and then they tell me this investigation could take forever. I mean, it should be cut and dry, but we'll see. I don't think I agree, Red. I don't think he's stupid enough to. I don't think anybody's stupid enough to risk $700 million. I know betting ain't that serious to me, but hey, we'll see.
All right. I'm just gonna wait to see what the final verdict is. I think Red makes a lot of good points. I think the biggest point that I agree with is the fact that the interpreter is still alive. I mean, reality. If Normally, you can't stay alive, or you can still walk with that kind. So I definitely have to jump on Red's point right there. We got a comment. Winston Thornton said if he's the interpreter, but how he has access to Otani's money? Not like he's his financial advisor. To Otani is involved somewhere along the lines. I think his involvement is he just paid off his debt. I think that's the involvement. I don't think Otani was dumb enough to bet on baseball or anything else. I don't think Otani was dumb enough to, allow his interpreter to unknowingly hack his account. The bottom line is he is his brother's keeper, in my opinion, and he's seeking to save his brother's life by paying off a debt since Otani has, was it 600 million reasons to keep on going to the bank. So that's my interpretation. Go ahead, Red, finish this up.
And another thing that was kind of funny. They were saying if Otani is smart enough to defer all of his money on the back end, all of these smart financial moves Otani was making with his contract with the Dodgers, how you don't know what 4.5? How are you losing 4.5 million? If you're smart enough to keep up with every dime of that contract from the Dodgers, how are you not smart enough to keep track of 4.5 million that your interpreter is gambling on? I think Otani knows all about that 4.5 million. I don't think he was shocked about it at all. I just think somewhere down the line he got worried if he comes out and say that he was involved or he knew about the gambling debts, and somehow he thought baseball would feel that he was gambling too. And no, Tony, we don't think you would be gambling, dude. We just think that you paid off your friend's debt and you're probably gonna face a fine. But other than that, I don't think you're facing a suspension. So why you feel the need to, come with the completely innocent angle is beyond me, man. The dude got these 4.5. The dude got the gambling debt covered somehow, and no way that they covering that gambling debt without your insurance. No way $4.5 million is covered with any bookie without your insurance. They're not gonna take the insurance of the interpreter. So obviously they had to have some type of other insurance. $4.5 million worth of insurance. The fact that he's still walking around able to do his job as an interpreter. Okay, so come on, Otani. We ain't that crazy. And I know you trying to act like you can't speak English. I know you finna go the Sammy Sosa route. I don't speak no English. Well, hey, you ain't got to speak English to explain this. Like I told you, we can bring a reporter from Japan or wherever country you from and get right up in your face. But we gonna get answers eventually. The answers are gonna come out. So the baseball's doing the investigation. So like you say, Real, we'll see what come out of it.
All right, the VP said Pete Edward Rose is somewhere seething. LOL.
He said he needs an interpreter. That's what he said.
That's funny. All right, we're going to pause right here for halftime of the Red and Red Sports Show. We've talked March Madness, and we talked Shohei, and we got some basketball to talk, a little NFL to talk about. But we'll be right back. We'll see you. Here we go. And we are back on the Red and Red Sports Show, ready to give you the second half of this particular show. We thank you so much for your contribution so far. Thank you for helping us by not going away when we've had technical difficulties at various points of this particular show. So thank you all for your patience and your kindness. Let's move on. It is baseball season. The season has officially started for everybody. We know the season started last week for the Dodgers and the Padres, but now everybody is playing some baseball. All right, so Red, you ready for the Braves report?
Let's do it.
All right, doing like here on the Red and Red Sports Show. Red, yeah.
It's game time. It's GT.
What's up, everybody? Well. Welcome back. Another season has begun. Another season for the Braves report. Like Rev said, we got it started last night. And we got it started on a positive note. The journey for the third ring began with a W. Welcome, Miss Dana. Right on time, baby. Right on time to hear this Braves report. And who did we beat the first thing? You know it. That team from that city I hate. Them Philadelphia Phillies, baby. Another Philadelphia team just and lose because they ain't nothing but a bunch of losers. Want to sit there and be mad and just all day long, mad and just bitter with the world. That's how them fans are. Never happy, always complaining. Well, you got something to complain about last night. That doggone bullpen of y'all, that trash bullpen, all of that money you spent in the offseason. And guess what? That bullpen is still trash, garbage, trash. Throw them in the trash. You see this trash bag, Miss Dana? That's where we need to put your bullpen, right in this trash bag, because that's all they are, is garbage, okay? Now, Braves, Strider, good start. I hate you gave up the whole run. Braves, if you want our pitchers to get some wins this year, you might want to start your little beatdown quicker than that 7th or 8th inning. But hey, it's Philly. We don't care how we beat these boys, as long as we beat them. 9-3. I mean, multiple Braves had 3 hits. Matt Olson had a great birthday. 3 hits from him. 3 hits from Garcia. 3 hits from Michael Harris. Yeah, we lost our catcher, Sean Murphy. But we got backup. We got Travis Deneau. We got Chadwick Trump and Gwinnett. We ready for that. Sean Murphy, you better hurry up and get back, though. But like I say, it was a marvelous start to what hopes to be a marvelous season. Miss Dana, you can complain all you want to. I hear you saying hello, but I know you want to hate. But it ain't going to matter because your hating is irrelevant because you can't beat the Braves except when the playoffs come, but then you ain't going to win the World Series. So it don't matter. If you're not going to win the World Series, what's the point of beating the Braves? When we win the World Series, okay? So look. It was a great start. Rev, I'm not sure if you was at last night's game or you going to today's game. But anyway, I hope you get another win today. Hopefully 2-0. Braves are starting on the right foot. Even the boy Jared Clinic got a hit last night, but good sub Snit pulling him, putting Adam Duvall in. Wow, 2-run double. Man, it was just all Braves, all good yesterday for me, Rev. Braves, good start. Looking forward to more of it.
All righty. All right. Boy, that was what you call perfect timing. Sister Dana came right on during the Braves report. Coach, I know you were a little ecstatic about the Braves victory on yesterday. I saw on your Facebook page, Braves win, Braves win. What were your thoughts, or what are your thoughts about the Braves?
I don't think I'm gonna use my big word from the Stephen A. Smith dictionary. The only thing I got trepidation about is too many early returns and so many people are proclaiming the Braves World Series champion. Let it go for right now. They're gonna be there. We know that. That's a easy mark. We gonna be there. And I just hope that the injury bug doesn't hit us. That, like I said, like Red said, that was an unfortunate injury to Murphy. But I just hope the injury bug doesn't sneak us at some point. And I don't want to hear people saying, and they say it, but they can say it. It's the Braves. The Braves gonna win it all. This I understand that, but right now I just want them to sweep the Phillies, and I don't want them to just beat the Phillies. I want them to sweep the Phillies. Sister Dana, I love you, but hey, we got to send a message early to y'all and let y'all know you got great pitching, you got great hitting. But the Braves got better pitching and better hitting. The relief guy came in last night. They came in the White Sox, shut him out. He gave up one run, but we're gonna leave that as a little one insignificant run. But the Braves, top to bottom, have the juice. But wait a minute, I forgot. Mookie Betts hit another home run. They on fire. They on fire. How long that lasts? I'm laughing at the Dodgers because every time I see everybody talking about them, it's funny because the Braves are still the better team, and I just want to see. I'm waiting to see them play again. So we'll see. Tempered enthusiasm.
Red, I'll be actually going to the game today.
Uh-oh.
So I'll be at the game today. Looking forward to it. I want to just say I like the Braves lineup. Of course, not much change from last year. I think Michael, and the kid is not my son, Harris II. I think he's due for a breakout year. I mean,
me too.
There's a certain swag that he's come. He got to spring training with, and he came over to yesterday's game. And his confidence level has just skyrocketed. And I'm going to give Snick some credit because we know that Clinic is trying to find himself, right? And he knows he's going to get better pitches for Clinic to hit when he hits in front of Acuna at the bottom of the lineup. And since Mike is feeling himself, and has that swag, it's okay to move him from 9 to 6 or 7 in the order. So I like that move that Smith has already made because Mike traditionally would be in that 9th hole. But obviously Smith has seen something in spring training to say, listen, this kid is ready to arrive. This kid is ready for the big stage. So now he's moved him up. So I really like what I'm seeing. And I think if Clinic is a player, or at least a hitter, we ought to see it at some point this season because there's no excuses. He's going to see great pitches, have balls to hit when you are batting in front of Ronald Acuna Jr.
Right. I agree.
Yeah.
And that's to see. And Michael Harris, he earned his way up because he was batting behind in the 9th spot for 2 years straight and earned that promotion to go up. And like I say, with that swag he comes spring training with, the hottest hitter, most home. I wouldn't be surprised if he hit 30 this year. I wouldn't be surprised if he hit 30 or more this year. I'm just saying I see that type of improvement for his game. He's been around 18 to 20 his first 2 years. I think he's gonna take another notch up. I think it might be his first all-star selection this year. I think it might be his first Gold Glove this year. I'm saying I think it's gonna be a big year for the kid, Junior Harris. And like I say, and I think that's gonna propel us. See, his great season is gonna propel the Braves to making a big run in the playoffs because we already know what everybody else can do. He was just that last piece that we waiting to take that and then we know what everybody else in this lineup can do. So, and Clinic, like I say, Clinic, he should have a career year. Bam, if you can't at least do what Michael Harris did, batting behind Ron Acuna, then yeah, you're right, dude. You're not gonna make it. We're gonna get rid of you and bring in somebody else. You should at least do what Michael Harris did. And I'm talking about batting between 270 to 300, giving us between, well, you Jared Cleaning. I know you don't had a few off years, a few subpar years. So we'll say between
He should have at least
18. Yeah, you got to at least give us 20 home runs. At least 20 home runs down there in that ninth spot with the pitches you're going to get behind Ronald Acuna, with the bats you're going to have in front of you and behind you. You got to give us at least 20, Jared. At least 20 in that ninth spot.
And he got a sweet swing because he almost hit one yesterday. He would have been
Hey, man.
hit that foul ball.
Uh-huh.
That kid got a sweet swing. So we just need him to get on base, bring some people on in. I really like him in the ninth hole. Really like him.
We don't need him taking too many steals.
I wouldn't mind that. Vincent said, the VP said, focus on second place this year by October for sure. But that's hard for me to say now that the season started. The coach's corner said everyone here losing their mind because the Houston last 2 days in a row. I mean, they are losing to a well-improved Yankees team. So that's not really anything to be sad about because the Yankees beefed up their lineup. Any lineup that includes Juan Soto and Aaron Judge. Come on, man. That's a lot of batting right there. Winston is asking a question from the eye test. Which team was it that put up 14 runs in their opening inning on opening day? Anybody remember?
It wasn't your team unless you were Arizona Diamondback fan. Don't try to jump on the bandwagon, Winston. You ain't no Arizona fan.
Oh, Lord.
All right. Let's go right here. Who are your division winners? We'll start with Coach on this.
In the National League, Braves, Dodgers, Cincinnati.
Braves, Dodgers, Cincinnati.
Yeah.
Okay. And then AL.
Orioles, Cleveland, Texas.
All right. Who are your wild cards for the NL?
Unfortunately, the Phillies gonna sneak in at a wild card, and in the AL, Toronto Blue Jays.
Okay, going with Gladson. And to wind this section out for you, who's your MVP and Cy Young Award winners?
Oof. MVP in the American League, Soto. He got a new team, new look on life. He looking pretty good. I'm gonna go with Soto. In the National League, it's either I can't say co-MVPs. But because everybody want the Dodgers to be good, I can see him going. I was gonna say Fernando Tatis because I think he ready to break loose. He might sneak in there, but I'm gonna go with Mookie Betts.
Yeah.
Cy Young. Strider got robbed last year. He should have been the Cy Young. So I'm gonna go with Strider. And the American League. I'm trying to think of the young man's name for the Orioles. I can't think. I gotta think of his name. The pitcher. It escapes me.
All right, we'll come back. Just Google
Right.
it.
Okay.
Red, your division winners.
I got the Braves. I might go with the Cubs in the Central over the Reds. The Reds, they showed pump us up a lot, but they showed always come back down to earth to the end. They was a hot team in baseball last year, and they didn't even make the playoffs. I don't think, did they? I think they didn't even get it right. They didn't even make the playoffs. So, Cincy, you're gonna have to prove it to me. Let me see if you can get up in. I'm not gonna pick you to win the division now, I mean, wild card, that's another thing, but I go with the Cubs as far as the Central. And as far as the West, I guess you'd get a nod to the Dodgers, even though I think Arizona and San Diego gonna give them a run for the money, and you can't even sleep on the Giants out there. So that West just not gonna be the Dodgers guaranteed, but they'll probably eke it out in the end. But see, here come my wild card. It's gonna be a little tricky. I'm picking the Giants and the Diamondbacks. Oh man, Whew. Put it like this: I'm picking 2 wild cards out the NL West. I don't know if it's gonna be the Padres and the Giants and the Diamondbacks. I know the Diamondbacks gonna be one. I don't know, and the Padres and the Giants might be the other. How many playoff teams I got left? One.
I don't think you did the AL.
Oh, okay. I got all my playoff teams. I'll just make sure I got all the NL wrapped up. And if it's one I'm not gonna pick Philly to make the wild card. Hopefully, because I want to see them. If it's any wild card team left, I'll get that to Cincinnati if they serious about doing anything this year. But if they don't even make the wild card this year, and I don't pick them to win division, let's kill all the Cincinnati talk, because they didn't make the playoffs last year. They don't make it this year. Then all of that, Cincy is up and coming. Oh, that's gonna be over with. So, American League, I definitely like the Orioles in the East. I think it's gonna be a battle between the Indians and the Twins in the Central. But don't be surprised if the Royals start they look slow stride up, because they've been making some moves over the past few seasons. So they might be that team to look out for. But right now I'm gonna take the Twins. You got something to say, Real?
Yeah, you got to remember they're the Guardians, not the Indians now.
Oh God, my bad. I hope Lily Gladstone will come after me. My bad. I'm sorry, the Guardians and the Twins. And you're right. Well, I can't believe I forgot that. The Guardians and the Twins in the Central. As far as the AL West, definitely gonna be a battle between the Rangers and the Astros. I'm sorry, Washington went over to that division, and you're gonna be losing with the Angels. So sorry, Washington should have stayed with us. But I understand you want to manage again. The Mariners, I think they'll probably be vying for the wild card. I don't think a wild card is gonna come out the Central. I think the Mariners will vie for the wild card in the West, and I think the Yankees and the Rays will be vying for the wild card in the East. Man, that means the Blue Jays and Red Sox not gonna be involved. But hey, man, look, some teams gonna have to be left out of it. Okay, so as far as my MVP go, MVP in the American League. Well, here you go, Toronto. I give you this one. I go with Vlad Jr. There you go. You got the MVP. You ain't gonna make playoffs, but I give you MVP. Cy Young winner. Because Gary Cole hurt right now, and the boy Glasnow with the Rays. I'm trying to think, and I'm not gonna get it to that young boy for the Orioles just yet, Coach. Let's see who pitching good. I tell you what, I'm gonna go with Shane Bieber for the Guardians to have a comeback season. Shane Bieber for the Guardians. That's my Cy Young Award winner. For the Guardians. I think the Braves were interested in him a minute ago, and they might still be interested in him. So him having a Cy Young Award season will definitely put him on the Braves radar when Morton retire next year. So Shane Bieber for the Cleveland Guardians. That's my Cy Young Award and comeback player of the year too. And as far as MVP for the National League, sorry, Coach, I ain't buying that Dodgers stuff just yet. They're gonna have to prove it to me. I know Mookie Betts a good player, but how about this? Back to back for Ronald Acuna Jr. MVP. That's right, Barry Bonds, baby. We gotta make some statements right here. That man, he's the best player in the game. Back to back NL MVPs for Ron and my Cy Young. I'm with you on this one, Coach. Definitely Strider, because he was robbed last year. Strider is gonna get the Cy Young. Acuna, back-to-back MVPs, but of course Mookie Betts will be right there with him, and you definitely have it might be another candidate for the Braves. You might have a Junior Hayes might have some MVP consideration. So like I say, we're gonna have some candidates this year. So that's my MLB preview. I can't wait to get into this season. Red gonna be at game day. Go Braves. Baseball back in full effect, baby. Woo! Chop chop. All
right, Red is obviously excited about the new season. That's what's up. Let's move on to 5 for 5. We got 5 hot topics that we're going to do. Well, matter of fact, make sure. I'm sorry. The coach's corner said everyone's losing their mind because Houston lost 2 days in a row. He must be in Houston. Winston said he is a Yankees fan.
Oh, okay. Yankees, Winston. I remember that.
Brother Dana said, not surprised Red don't want the Phillies to make the playoffs.
Of course not.
All right, and the VP has spoken, and when he speaks, Q Lunis, that's what we got
Here we go.
to do. Here we go. All right, we got 5 hot topics. Y'all know the drill, 45 seconds. Solo shot. When you go back to that group shot, that means you got 15 seconds to finish up your point. If you're not finished, you get muted. All right, let's get ready to get started. First topic at hand. Are the Celtics the real deal? What'd you say, Red? Go.
No. In one word, absolute. Well, no was the one word. 2 words, absolutely not. No, they ain't the real deal. Man, this team is just primed for another postseason choke job. I don't know why everybody don't see it. They mostly beat up on scrubs every night. And like I say, they shoot a lot of threes. You live by the 3, you're going to die by the 3. They're going to eventually die by the 3 because eventually those shots going to stop falling and they ain't going to know what to do. That coach looks completely clueless when clutch time comes. See, that's the thing. Boston can win. They're a front-running team. They can win all the blowout games. But when the games get close and necks get tight, that coach, woo, boy, yeah, he started to get a little exposed. So I think the same thing that happened last year is going to happen this year. When they come up against a team in the East or the West that put that thing to them, they're going to choke it up because they just not a clutch team.
Coach, what you got?
Oh yeah, the Celtics are a contender. They're real. They got an 11-game lead in the East. They're running away with it. They're gonna have home court advantage throughout. Away from the court, man, they may have a few problems. But other than that, I think they are real and they should win the East. Now, like I said, I don't know about playing the West. Whoever come out of the West, but I think they're real.
All right, we got some comments from Rev Night Nation about this topic. The VP says Celtics are the LA Dodgers of the NBA.
Right.
Celtics know if they can't handle the Hawks. No. Sister Brigger said something Red and I can agree on. Not sold on the Celtics. Winston, says Celtics are all fluff. They lost their defensive identity when Udoka left. Can't win by the 3 ball alone. All right.
Udoka is the coach of the year.
I'm not, but the Celtics can show they're the real deal by winning the championship. But as Coach would say, they don't. Kim Mulkey having some issues with a newspaper. Washington Post going back and forth. What says you, Coach, about the Mulkey versus Washington Post confusion?
Well, I want to see how effective her so-called people are going to be because the Washington Post just released an article about her. So she said she was going to sue if it was derogatory or whatever. I'm about to see how this about to play out because Washington Post called her bluff and released the article. So now, Kim, you better be concentrating on UCLA today instead of worrying about that article because UCLA about to give you fits. You may beat them, but you better start concentrating on coaching. Forget about that article. Deal with that in the offseason.
Red, what you got?
I agree with Coach. You need to be worried about this tournament. Forget that doggone article. Why is you worried about some article anyway. Your job is to be coaching these girls. Obviously, you must be worried about something that a former coach or a former player gonna say about you. That's why you're going crazy, hiring all these defamation firms and all this. And Kim, we know what you about, okay? So if you think that article gonna tell us anything we don't already know, lady, you delusional, okay? So worry about the tournament. Forget that article because it ain't nothing. I'm pretty sure there ain't nothing in that article that's gonna surprise any of us, no matter what comes out. I mean, we already know where you're from. We already know what you're about. We know how you act. I already know who your true person is. So trust me, Kim, it ain't nothing in that article that's gonna surprise me. So if I were you, I wouldn't worry about it. I just concentrate on coaching and trying to upset Don Saylor. If you do that, then nothing in that article it shouldn't matter that much. Just concentrate on winning, Kim. When you win, nothing else matters.
All right. All right. Let's see. Going back to the previous topic, Jerry says Celtics not a championship team. On to the next topic. Back to basketball, NBA. A-Rod loses the T-Wolves. What's up with that? He was in line to be part of the partnership who was going to buy, the Minnesota T-Wolves. And the owner has reported, the current owner said, the deal is off. Red, what you got on this?
Oh, once again, A-Rod loser. I mean, God, you lost J-Lo, you lost the T-Wolves. A-Rod, you just lose it all, man. Come on, man. How you lose this deal now? I thought this deal was pretty much done. You had all the Minnesota games, giving all these interviews like this pretty much your team, and now nothing. So what? You go back to the ESPN broadcast as if nothing ever happened. I mean, come on. A-Rod, I get tired of you looking with all this egg over your face, man. But I mean, I guess that's what happens when you're in the world of business. But man, A-Rod, y'all should have this deal should have been closed a long time ago. But I guess that's just how the cookie crumbles, man. Another loss for A-Rod, man. Life goes on, I guess.
Coach, what you got?
I guarantee you that A-Rod, this deal would have gone through if the T-Wolves were garbage. Since T-Wolves are winning, the owner said, I may need to keep them. They look like they could actually get to the NBA championship and make me some more money. That's why he did it. A-Rod had the money and everything in place. But now the T-Wolves are about to be in first place. They're not already back in first place and got a good chance to do something this year. So he said, deal is off. I'm taking back my team.
All righty.
That could be it too. That definitely could be it.
Let me go back to the previous one about Kim Mulkey. He said he read the article. She jumped the gun on that supposed hit job by the Post. Basically showed us who she really is. Kim has been about her image all these years and nothing else. She's treated her players a bit harsh, and more so she crapped on her family. I wasn't surprised by anything in the article. Her dad still lives in a dilapidated trailer at age 86. Sad. Wow. All right, on to the next topic. NFL rule changes. There was a rule on tackling this past week below the hip area. So, Coach, what do you have to say as you're shaking your head?
Easily. The NFL is going to change its name, National Flag Football League. They don't want to do anything. Now these runners going to take carte blanche and going to run over players. You can't tackle me below the hip, so I can run over you now. And then the kickoff, I never thought I'd see the day where the NFL would borrow something from another league that they obviously thought was beneath them, but I see they stealing the UFL's kickoff rule because they said they want less collisions. But I don't see either one being really last. It may last, but the tackling rule is kind of dumb.
Red, what you got, sir?
Uh, I'm I'm not the here. I'm with Coach under the hip drop rule. I mean, come on, man. You guys eventually you just gonna take tackling out the game altogether. No horse collar, no head, no ankle, no knee, no hip. I mean, God, what can I hit him? The shoulder is the only place I can hit him. Into what? Till we start having a lot of dislocated shoulders, and then you're not gonna be able to hit nobody in the shoulder. I mean, it's gonna get to the point where all I can do is push the guy. Can I push him? Am I gonna get flagged for that? Pushing him? Can I push him and hope he fall? Because pushing him is gonna be about the only tackle you're gonna be able to make eventually. And then we're gonna wonder why when players don't go down and all these missed tackles, what's going on here? Uh the no flag leagues are gonna be the no fun league because we can't see the tackles. You taking the physicality out the game. That's why some of us watch. We like to see somebody get their head whack. Give me some of that wood. Bam! Boom! But anyway, some of the rules I do like. I like the extra flag. Red, give me a couple of more seconds, man. I like the extra flag rule that we get another challenge. The kickoff rule, I'm kind of interested to see how that is played out. But other than that, I'm interested. I just don't like the hit drop rule. You don't take away too much tackling, man. You got to have some tackling. Them
Maybe.
Falcons already miss enough tackles.
All right, I gave you 10 extra seconds. So that's
Thanks, Red. Thanks.
let's do that. All right. Here's some comments. The VP said NFL lame. Wow, either they will get tired of throwing that particular flag on the hip tackle, or folks will turn away from the game. Very pathetic. Winston says NFL's fit to be a professional 7 versus 7 league. VP says scores are about to go through the roof. Coaches, good luck on these missed tackles. I feel bad for the DBs. You're not about to be Derrick Henry. They're about to beat Derrick Henry trucking me because I can't try to hip drop you, bro. He can't cross. My little 2 cents as I chime in. I was listening to Sports Talk Radio this past week, and one person made an observation that really made some sense to me. They said part of this is, as Vincent alluded to, scoring going through the roof. What is the one thing the NFL is doing more of during the regular season?
Scoring.
Scoring. There's one other thing. It's actually not on the field, off the field.
Oh.
What are they doing?
What? Not making money?
They're making money because they're doing more of playing games internationally. So some folk are saying because they got these games, they're playing in Brazil. The Eagles are opening up in Brazil. They play in the UK. They played in a couple other countries, and they're saying, this person said that they're trying to make the game even more appealing to their international audience.
Oh, okay,
So
I got you.
the game that way.
By taking a lot of the violence out.
Exactly.
Okay.
I
I see what you.
I don't see them having an international team in the NFL. I heard talk of that, but I said, no, that's not going to happen. Not having a team from another country in it. I don't think so.
Now let me push back on that, the international thing for a minute. How are they going to talk about NFL being so violent when all the things that we hear about going on internationally with these soccer games, with the Brazil games, with the teams, and what happens when the teams lose and stuff like that, as serious as some of these countries are with their teams and their sports, now all of a sudden American football is violent? What about soccer?
Well, I think as you push back on what you said, it's not like the soccer games are violent. It's what happens after soccer.
Oh yeah.
It's something. So that's a little bit different. It'd be different if soccer players were stabbing each other or tackling each other.
Yeah, we don't want that now. Yeah, we don't want the last Boy Scout out there now.
The VP said, trying to make the game less barbaric. Rugby said, hold my beer. All right, on to the next topic. Last topic for 5 for 5. Dallas is not extending Dak Prescott. Wow. Red, your thoughts. You only got 1 minute this time. Ready, set, go.
It ain't gonna take that long. This is just Dallas being Dallas, and that's being dumb as dirt. Okay, so you gonna ride out Dallas, Dak his last season, and then what? You think Trey Lance gonna take you to the promised land the year after that, or you gonna go get a rookie quarterback in the draft and think that's look, real? This is basically Jared cheap being cheapskate, or him saying the world he don't like Dak that much, and he's more concerned about paying C.D. Lamb and Michael Parsons, and he ain't too concerned about Dak. That's what Jerry is basically telling you. If Dak win next year, fine. If he don't, I'm gonna get rid of you anyway. I'm not giving you another dime. You hear me, Dak? I ain't giving you another dime, boy. You already don't fleece me once. You ain't gonna fleece me again. That's it for you, brother. And he won't use another word other than brother. That's it.
Coach, what says you, sir?
Well, I got to go back to my favorite movie, Training Day, and put Jerry Jones in a situation where Macy Gray asked the cop on there, "Where's your backup? Where's your backup if you don't extend Dak? Cooper Gray, Rush, Trey Lance, really?" You better be thinking about this one, Jerry, because Dak is the only reason, not the only reason, but he one of the main reasons that you actually winning, even though he doesn't do well in the playoffs, but he actually got you in a winning frame of mind. So you better think about this one and rethink this before the end of the year. You can go back on your word and say we are extending. Nobody gonna say anything.
All right. Reverend Knight Nation got a couple comments. Vincent says the Big D edging on Dak amidst his legal woes. Winston says Dallas knows they've reached their ceiling with Dak. They're about to tear it down after they extend their core. Only way Dak will get extended is almost winning the NFC Championship. The VP said Trey Lance is ready to make a run at it. Kyle screwed this kid. Give Lance a go in 2025. And I think Jerry was trying to say Dak is whack.
Dak is whack.
Dak is whack playing off with the Houston. All right, I'm gonna give my 2 cents real quickly. I can see the legal woes angle that the VP said. I think who's that? Winston is spot on. They've reached their ceiling with Dak. Now, Red knows my position. I am not about market football. At some point, I would think if I were an owner, by paying this certain amount of money, how much of a chance does my team have winning the Super Bowl? Not regular season games. The Super Bowl. You don't pay people 45 and 50 million at the quarterback position for regular season wins. That's why I despise the signing of Kirk Cousins. Is he a major upgrade over Desmond Ridder in Atlanta? Of course. But how many Falcons fans are sure or feel sure that Kirk Cousins is going to bring something that the Falcons never had? And that's the Super Bowl. None of us feel like, oh, Super Bowl or bust with Kirk Cousins because he has not proven himself to be a Super Bowl winner. Dak has not proven himself to be a Super Bowl winner. So if I know, if I'm an owner, which I'll never be, but if I know that the quarterback I'm paying 35, 40, 45, 50 million to is not going to win a Super Bowl, I'd rather lose paying a kid less money or some NFL guy who's a journeyman, like a Tyrod Taylor, than paying Dak 45, 50 million, keep locking myself in for 3 years. Eventually, I should be able to strike gold in the draft. So that's where I would say I got to give credit to Jerry saying enough is enough. I'm not going to let you keep fleecing me over regular season wins.
Yeah, now you're right. That's a good point. Now I think now I'm thinking about it. It's a good point. Jerry's saying I got CD, I got Micah. They are better at their positions than Dak is at his position. Just like a lot of Falcon players were better at their position than Matt Ryan was, and we gambled.
Julio Jones.
Yeah, you're right. I mean, yeah, you were right. I can't even say because the market value, all market value is, let me tell you something. And I had to learn this the hard way in real. Will account to it. He ain't gonna never let me forget. The only thing market value is fair to is the quarterback. It's not fair to the team. It's not fair to the cap. It's not fair to the city, to the fans. It's not fair to anybody but one person. And that's the player who's getting that money. Okay? Don't guarantee a doggone thing. Don't mean you're gonna win nothing. So when I'm telling you, Rev is right. Dak, if you really cared about the team, you would go to Jerry yourself and say, Jerry, I'll take a pay cut. Or let's restructure my deal to where you can get CD locked up, you can get Michael locked up, and then we can come back and do the most cap-friendly deal for myself and the team. But we know he ain't gonna do that. Dak is looking out for Dak. He wants to get paid. Well, hey, you might have to get paid from another team. So I guess that's what Jerry's saying.
Rev, I'm gonna have to use your quarterback as an example. I hate to do it. I'm gonna do it anyway. And this is the simplest thing. Dak Prescott, call Patrick Mahomes, call Tom Brady, and ask them, how do y'all win championships? Every time you look up, Mahomes deferring money so his players can get paid. Tom Brady did the same thing, deferring money so they can sign players. Dak, you can't have all the money, brother. You got to have people around you. So you're going to have to make some concessions. It ain't no highest paid player winning no title by himself. You got to make a few, like y'all just talked about, you got to make some concessions. See what happened with them when they deferred money and shifted money around to help the team sign players. Even though Dallas not winning anything, but still, that's at least a start in the right direction, I guess.
Yeah. And I'll go back to Red's point that I helped convert him to some years ago. Here's the reality. Let's look at the Falcons. Red is a diehard Falcons fan. I'm an emotionless Falcons fan right now. After the Falcons signed Matt Ryan to a market contract, how many playoff games have the Falcons won?
Hey, 0, man. We ain't done nothing since we signed that third contract, man. Man, I'll never make that mistake again with a quarterback ever again.
So to Red's point that he eloquently made, the only person that benefits from market contracts is the quarterback and his family. Period. Like Matt Ryan loving it. When he looks at his bank account, Atlanta, you sure were good to me, but he wasn't good to Atlanta.
Nope.
And I think to Jerry Jones's credit, I think having to sign Micah Parsons, having to sign CeeDee Lamb are the reasons why he's playing hardball, which makes absolute sense because he's like, I'm not losing either two of those over Dak Prescott. Absolutely not.
I can find me a quarterback that can throw the CeeDee Lamb. I can't find too many Michael Parsons on defense. I'm sorry. I got to keep the best players at their position. Falcons, if the Falcons had to choose between Matt Ryan and Julio, I would have chose Julio all day long. Julio, baby, give me the Hall of Famer for the first ballot Hall of Fame.
And that's when everything went awry in Atlanta, because when Matt Ryan signed that market value contract, Julio Jones said, absolutely not. Y'all gonna pay more money. The way this man ruined my career, making me a possession receiver when I was a well-rounded receiver and I could long routes, deep routes, and you made me take all them extra hits because of his weak arm? Absolutely not. Y'all gonna put some more money on the table, and everything went downhill after that.
That's what it was right there. And they're supposed to understand that, and that's what we keep saying. We keep arguing. Julio was the better player. Hey, dumb, delusional Falcon fans. Julio was telling you himself that he was the better player. He ain't no way he was gonna let Matt Ryan get no more money. Wait a minute. What you giving him more money? I made him. He didn't make me. I made him.
Yep. I got to go back to this. Jerry said Dak is Waback, and then the VP wouldn't let him off the hook. The VP said Jerry and Jerome J.K. Brother Data said Dak is Brother Data said Dak is a light-skinned version of Tony Romo. The VP said Dak needs to fire his agent and call Kirk Cousins. Dude, I know that's right. Kirk Cousins has made it rain for sure. Extending Dak now, Winston says, would lower the cap hit and allow them to sign CD and Parsons. Jerry's just tired of paying top dollar for 12 and 5 seasons. He wants another ring, and Dak ain't it for sure. And I get tired of it as well. Sister Brick is getting the grands ready for the Easter egg hunt at the church. I'll be over there in just a minute. Jerry got convicted by what the VP said. My bad. And he reiterated he meant whack. All right, man. This gets us to the end of the Red and Rev Sports Show. Great show, fellas.
Man, we speeded through these shows. Last 2 shows been quick.
Well, when you don't have a 4-man rotation, that kind of lowers for the time.
Oh, real throwing shots at him.
Money, have you seen him?
Uh-oh.
See,
here we go.
I'm staying out of this one, y'all.
I might have to take a trip to Hampton soon. Lord have mercy.
I'm on to.
Tell me, have you seen him? Ooh, bye. Tell me, have you seen him?
My Cash App is waiting to see him.
Oh, Lord. Y'all leave Armantis alone. Armantis, if you're out there, run, dog. You better run.
He knows I rock with him, but I can't rock with him on this one. But anyway, who has the right to do
Hey, Real, we got to send Shohei interpreters folks out the hip.
or at least the folk who were after him.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Oh, Lord.
For sure. Appreciate you, Winston, man. Says great show. All right, fellas, who has the right to do what, when, where, how, and why, and all that good stuff? Who wants that first?
I'll go at it first. All right. Lakers and Hawks, y'all almost had a perfect week for me. Thank you, Lakers, for ruining that last night. But anyway, Hawks, you got the right to keep your win streak going. God, why you got all these hard teams? You got Boston twice this week, and now you got Milwaukee tonight. And here Milwaukee coming off a losing streak. But okay, Hawks, you got another challenge, baby. You got Milwaukee coming off a losing streak, and you trying to get to 5 straight wins. You got the right to keep it going, baby. Let's keep it going. DeJounte Murray, I'm not sure Jalen will be back tonight, but DeJounte Murray and crew, let's keep it going. And Lakers, you got the right to bounce back from choking the Indy last night. LeBron, what the world were you doing last night? You ain't even in the game. You better be ready for Brooklyn, LeBron, because you definitely weren't ready for Indy last night. But other than that, Hawks and Lakers, you got the right to just keep winning, baby. Keep winning, baby, because Red loves it.
Coach, who has the right to do what, when, where, how? Go.
Purdue, North Carolina State, Illinois, Connecticut, Alabama, Clemson. I don't care who it is. All y'all got the right to beat Duke and put them out this tournament when y'all play them. I don't care who beats them. As long as they don't win a national championship, I'll be happy. And then I'm coming back on this show and Coach's Corner. I want to find you, partner. I don't want to hear about we went farther than y'all did. You still didn't win, close on the counts and horseshoes. Yeah, so all you teams, y'all got the right to put them out this tournament.
All right, now round
What? All that hate, man.
Atlanta Braves, your boy is coming to the game tonight or this afternoon. You have the right to put another W on the board. And Michael and the kid is not my son, Harris II. You have the right to show up when your namesake, who is not your daddy, shows up to the game like you did last year. So do me well, son, who's not my son. Do me well during this game on tonight. Reverend Knight Nation chimed in. They got a few. You have the rights. Let's see. Oh, matter of fact, the VP said I better be aware of danger. Lieutenant Sonar's flying a drone. He's about to be lit, literally, for sure. VP says South Carolina women's basketball team, you have the right to shave them beavers from Oregon State Tomato final. Jerry says the Hawks have the right to trade in the offseason. He's come around. Please trade for championship caliber players. I agree. The Sister Verdell Beckman in Columbia, South Carolina, one of your own folks, VP. She said, Lady Gamecocks, they have the right to continue winning. All right. Thank y'all so much for tuning in to the Red and Rev Sports Show featuring Coach Patrick Thomas. We got through this show, and we'll be back next week for episode 3, 2, and 1 of the Red and Rev Sports Show. Same time, that's 11 o'clock.
I'm going to miss you, Nael. Oh, Nael.
And same YouTube challenge. And next week, we will have a Final Four ready to talk about. And we'll see if Coach have to endure some talk next week. Stay tuned, as he would say. Peace and love, everybody. Peace and love.
Nael. Oh, Nael. I'll miss you, Nael. Oh, Nael. I'll miss you, Nael. I love you, baby.